Hello, brave awakened ones. Good morning. Lady V here, Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics. Standing in victory, standing in my truth. You know, I've been under some major attack from some, obviously they're possessed by the narcissistic spirit. I don't know if it's gang stalking or just plain haters, okay? Thank you, subscribers, so much for cluing me in onto what was going on Yelp. Somebody posted a crazy comment about basically me calling me a hoe somehow, of all people. That's real funny. But whatever. And also some other gang, this one definitely smelled like a gang stalker to me, making comments on my last video, trying to discredit my work. You know, yes, I do have a book that was #1 new release, book in verse, on Amazon that came out December 2018, and that is when I made my book. That is when I published it. And like I've said, the book came to me in 2013 when I was having a shaman experience. That's when the book was originally written. It was from that shaman experience I had. And then I self-published in 2018, December 2018, and it also was featured in Parent Magazine earlier this year, and recommended by Parent Magazine. And any questions about that, it is on my community page. Screenshots, okay? So, you know, when you debunk, you have to debunk, because there's so many people out there who, you know, all they do is believe the negative. So you do have to debunk. You can't allow a narcissist to spread lies and rumors. It's not about, oh, just ignore, it'll go away. Because humans are ignorant, you know. They easily fall under glamour. And in this lower dimensional realm with these low energies running around, people tend to believe the negative over the positive. Seriously. It's more sensational, it's more glamorous, that again with the word glamour, to fall for the negative. So if you have the truth right in somebody's face, you could just put it out there and debunk them and discredit them and show them for a liar that they are. Because, you know, the truth must be unveiled. The light must be shined on the dark. So the truth could be shown. It's not about, you can't just turn around and allow somebody to keep lying when the truth is right there. Okay? With that being said, you can go to my website, higherrealmholistics.com. If you're interested in sessions, my webinars, Higher Realm Magic webinars for the alchemist and the magical person in you. You know, time to pick up the wand, you know, to shut these dark people down. They've had that power too long. It's time for us to yield the true power and show them what it really means to yield power. And also, if you're interested in meditations, I have them there. And yes, the webinars, the meditations, they're good for any time. They're ready. They're sitting there waiting for you for when you're ready. Okay? And I have my webinar to heal, which I'm inviting those two narcissists to come heal the inner child, the wounded inner child in them with me on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really, you could use it. And also, I have a free event coming up this Saturday, at my office in North Miami Beach, Florida at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Group meditation, group Reiki, group EFT, and then group talk about ascension. That I will have you arrested if any weirdos show up. I just saw the orb go by. We'll show up. Yeah, if you guys show up, yeah. I already know I have some real weird stalkers going on here. That I will defend myself. And I will also have you arrested. So, and I'm not trying to spread negativity. I'm just standing up for myself. I'm no punk. Okay? People have a tendency to think those who are light workers, you know, we all talk like this. Fine, there are who talk like that, but don't be fooled. Even if they are talking all soft and they may be hippy dippy, like, I'm sure they could defend themselves too. Okay? We have to be strong also. And I'm not gonna play soft for nobody. Alrighty. So, also my merch, okay? These are my original design tees. Go to higherrealmholistics.com. Now, this is NRV39. And yes, I took everyone's suggestion and I put all my NRVs in a playlist. So you can go through them and stuff like that. And there are other videos there that I didn't label NRVs, but then when I was looking at them, I said, oh shoot, yeah, those were remote views. So I put them there also, okay? This was a strange one, okay? And I was shown this movie, Stepford Wives. And I know there's an older version, and this is like from 2004, I think it is. This version. This is the one I was shown. Never seen the older version. But I was shown that, and then I was told and taken to the tunnels, like this place on Epstein's Island. And I was told that they've been doing something very similar to this movie. If anyone even if you, and I was told, wow, what if they don't have the movie Stepford Wives? And then I was told that even if you go online and watch a few clips of Stepford Wives, particularly this version because it's modern, that you will be hip to what's going on. Okay, so what they do in Stepford Wives is that they take these very brilliant women, they're astronauts, they're doctors, you know, Nicole Kidman's character, she was a big exec at a, you know, at a TV station and had a TV show and stuff like that. And the men brought them to Connecticut. Trust me, Connecticut, parts of Connecticut are weird like that. Trust, been there, spooky. Take you to Connecticut, and they implant these chips in their wives' heads. And there was also a gay male couple there, and a chip was implanted in one of the gay men, and to make them these perfect, do everything they want, brainwash robots. And then the programs were overridden, and they came out of it, and you know they beat the crap out of their husbands, you know. So that's what the gist of that movie, my New York way of saying it. But I was shown that they have a lab like that on Epstein's Island, underground. So that's one of the things that went on there. And then I was also told and shown many faces, some I recognized, some I didn't, but I'm not going to name any names, that they have been programmed this way. And this programming, that those chips are used on adults, not on children. But I was specifically told that Rachel Chandler is one of them with these type of chips in her head. But it was they did an override on it. And that, I was told, the reason why I have to share this is so when specific people come out and you see them crying and upset, like, I didn't know what I was doing, blah, blah, I didn't mean to do it, to not be judgmental and to have mercy and compassion on them, because it's going to look pretty horrific what they did, but they had these chips in them. That's why I specifically told, it's like, just tell your people this. You know, I was shown it's like, tell them, show them this. So you could know that they were under serious control. They had chips implanted in them by loved ones, people they trusted, that they are being manipulated this way, like literally remote control. Because in the movie, they have a remote control where they remote control these people via these chips in their brains. So just know it. And I was shown the chip was little. It was this little long cylindrical chip. So very much like the one they're trying to implant on people now, but they inject it in here. It's injected in. It's not a big surgery. And it's put in like back here somewhere. Okay, so just know that. To have mercy and pity on them. Now, thank you everyone for sharing your opinion and all these videos and emails I'm getting about Jeffrey Epstein being alive and the body swapping thing. Please stop sending them, okay? Whoever that was in the jail cell, Jeffrey Epstein's clone, that was allowed to be murdered. It was choked out. Okay? That body they rolled out is a dead body. Okay? Whether or not that was the real Epstein makes no never mind. That person that they referred to as Epstein in that cell was choked out. Okay? Now, the real one, whether that was him or not, that entity, that spirit known as Epstein, is no more. They cannot bum rush the castles unless he is dead. Whether they took him away to Guantanamo Bay and executed him there, the real one did a bait and switch. It almost sounds like they did a bait and switch with a clone or something. You know, they still executed him. But they allowed whoever it was in that cell, Jeffrey Epstein 2, or Jeffrey Epstein clone, however you want to call it, he was allowed to be, you know, executed. They allowed him to be executed because that would trigger the normies to pay attention. Do you understand that? It triggered all these normies to pay. Even my daughter posted something on Facebook about it. They triggered the people who were asleep to like what? To pay attention. That's why it was allowed to happen. Okay? The entity, the spirit known as Epstein, is no more. Whether he was executed in the jail cell, if that was the original one, I know that spirit is gone. I felt it go. It is expired. They got what they wanted out of him, and he was executed. That he cannot be allowed to, his spirit cannot be allowed to be alive. There's no way he's in witness protection. He is not. His soul is too corrupted. The white hats cannot keep something like that alive. He's pure demonic. His soul is completely corrupted. It cannot be kept alive. Period. Okay? So I'm not going to answer that question anymore. Please stop sending me videos and stuff. Okay? I'm not answering that question anymore. That is my opinion. Okay? And I'm sticking to it. So whether it was a bait and switch, whether it's a clone that got killed, it was still called Jeffrey Epstein, and it was choked out and carted out for all to see. Okay? So all the normies could turn around and pay attention. If it was the real Epstein, if he's somewhere on Guantanamo Bay, he still got executed. Period. Everything needs to be done on the up and up. And I know there's a law where I knew about this a long time ago because of Obama, when he first put that law about how it's allowed to, the government during a time of whatever, they're allowed to run propaganda and stuff like that. They're not running propaganda. Yes, it's a show going on, you know, as Q says. All right? Yes, there are bad actors going on. But they're trying to keep everything on the up and up. So to storm the castle and to go after everyone in Epstein's book, Epstein cannot be alive. They got the information from him. Whether he's executed in that cell or executed somewhere else, he's been executed. Period. Okay? That's the way I see it. So, enough with that. So, yeah. Just remember it. And the reason why I actually have this movie, I actually like it. I find it hysterical because my ex-husband, he used to say he wished he could find that place in Connecticut and take me there. And even my daughter said, yeah, Mom, she kind of reminds me of you. You know, like this workaholic who's like cold and stuff. I did say, because she has, the Nicole Kidman character, she has a very strong divine masculine. Her divine feminine is squished. She is not balanced, that character. Neither was I admit that. You know, I really admitted that. I had to work a good 5 years to balance my divine feminine masculine because I had to always be in protective mode for myself when it came to my divine masculine. I always had to be up there, and my divine feminine was subjugated by my divine masculine. Okay? Was that it? Yeah, that was it. That was it. All right, guys. So have a lot going on this weekend, and also my Patreons. Thank you so much for your support. Much love. Appreciate you. If you joined at the 444 level, I do a monthly Q&A, which went great last week. So I'll be doing it once a month, and you know, I do via Zoom video conference. Okay, so it's live. We get to talk to each other. I hear your voices. And at the $9.99 level, I enter you into a drawing for a free session with me, which I already have my winner for August. I'll be drawing again for September, okay? And I don't know the September dates yet for when I'm going to do the free events in my office because of my sister and stuff. I don't know when she's going for, if and when she's going for surgery, okay? So that's it. Lady V out. Peace. Thank you guys. Love you. Love you. Thank you for your support and appreciate you. Bye. We got the victory. Bye.